Mike, we're here at the end of day 4 and what's been, let's be honest, a hugely triumphant week at ISE 2023. You must be so pleased.
Really, really pleased. I mean, you see the buzz here and the amount of people we've had, but more importantly, our exhibitors have been talking to us and saying, not only have they seen good numbers, but they've seen really good quality. I suspect, one of the effects of the high prices on flights at the moment, and it's not just a Barcelona problem, it's all over Europe. Whether you're flying to London or flying to Munich or Amsterdam, the prices are high because they cut back on flights. And I think that's restricted the numbers who are coming, but improved the quality, because still the same companies are coming, but not bringing as many people with them. So, we'll see when we recover on that side that the numbers go up again.
I believe it's been a record-breaking ISE as well.
Yes, it is. So despite that, we had on day 1 more than 33,000 people in the building.
Wow.
And that's a record first day for any ISE. So all the shows, even before the pandemic. On day 2, we had more than 40,000 people in the building. Again, another record, and really, I think you saw how packed it was.
Yeah.
We have aisles that are twice as wide as we had in Amsterdam, and they still look crowded. I mean, look at it now.
It's a more comfortable experience than Amsterdam when it's busy, I think, far more.
So, these factors have helped, but what's a key factor is, and I spoke to one manufacturer who said to me on the second day, it was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was just going by and I said, "Oh, how's it going?" He said, "Mike, we've reached all our KPIs already." And I said, "Wow, that's really good news." If on Wednesday afternoon, so just over halfway through the first day, they've already reached their targets, then that's good.
I mean, with bigger crowds comes bigger problems, I guess, for the organisers.
Yeah.
I feel something we maybe have to address is there were issues on the Tuesday morning and the Wednesday morning with crowds getting in. It was taking an hour, I was hearing, to get in, and there were kind of similar problems getting out at night. Are there enough exits and entry gates and things? Is that something you guys are looking at?
Yeah, certainly there are enough. The problem is actually identifying the gates and exits for the attendees. Unfortunately, most people get off the train at the south entrance. The east entrance, which is one more stop, is actually a stop called Fira, is much faster. But again, we're going to even extend that, because there were still waiting times of 15, 20 minutes in the east entrance at times, and the peak times. So we're going to extend that entrance, and when we extend on to the other halls, new halls we're taking in, we'll be able to open up entrances to go into Hall 6 and Hall 4 as well. And that will spread the flow, get people in much faster, and get over those issues.
Fantastic. I mean, there was quite a lot of additions this year, and I believe there's even some next year. Which ones were you particularly pleased with this year, and can you maybe tell us about next year's as well?
One of the things that we had, we have all the major manufacturers of pro audio equipment here, and they said to us, look, if you really want to keep us, if you really want to satisfy us, we need to present our products in another way. And we can't do it in the hall. We need demo rooms where we can actually turn up the sound. So this year we took Hall 8, Hall 80, and we created more rooms inside, between 200 and 400 square meters. And we had eight or nine audio companies taking space in there this year. And doing pro audio demos, and it's been really crowded, quite good. They've had waiting times in there for demos, so they're really pleased. We've had outdoor demo areas for the first time. We haven't been able to do that in the past. So a couple of new things in there.
And there's new stuff for next year as well, I believe?
Yeah, will be, but also new stuff this year. Not new in that content creation and production has been a strong area within ISE in the past. We saw last year a lot of virtual studios being presented. Yeah. So we decided to consolidate that in one space, and we did that in Hall 6, where we've had content production and distribution. We're going to move that next year. That was very successful. You will see content creation growing at ISE in the future. So for ISE 2024, we're expanding. We're going to open up Hall 4 and Hall 1. Content creation is going to move into Hall 4. Half of it's going to be content creation, the other half is going to be general AV. And we're going to open up Hall 1, which is going to be lighting and staging. So a lot of these guys here who want to work with lasers and smoke machines and scanners, they're going to be able to do that in that hall.
Yeah. I mean, it's fantastic. I think we have to consider this is 2 ICs that have been produced in 9 months.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what a kind of 12-month gap will
My
do.
team will be happy.
Yeah, because I mean, I think the stands are looking better than ever. I think people are putting way more effort in, and the creativity levels have gone hugely up since the RAI, I think.
Yeah.
And that's great to see. And all the additions as well. There's so much more space to move, as we said. I think I'm so really positive for next year. I cannot wait.
Yep, me too. And we're looking forward to it. We're doing rebooking already, and we've already surpassed this year's rebooking figure.
I've had lots of conversations, especially today, with people saying we're going bigger next year.
Yeah, a lot of that's happening. So we're pleased.
Brilliant. Well, finally, thanks for talking to me, Mike. I mean, huge congratulations again to you and all the whole team. I know it's an incredible amount of work. Like I said, especially 2 shows in less than a year. You've got every right to feel very proud, and congrats again.
Cool. Thank you very much. Good to see you again.
Cheers, Mike.
Cheers.